ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Lazen Plays. Today I'll be playing a game called Tera Online, which is, I believe, a Korean MMO that is coming out here in the US here. I think April or May. They're doing weekend beta tests right now, closed beta. They do have an open beta starting April 19th to 22nd. Anyways, I'm going to be showing you guys the character creation right now. For this game, and later on I will be doing some actual gameplay of different classes and races and whatnot. Not sure how far I'll go on each one, just kind of doing a little thing here. So here we go, creating character, Tera Online. This is a pay-to-play game. I believe it is on a $15 a month fee thing, whatever you call it. Okay, so here we go. Here are the races we have here. The Human, the Kastanek, the Amon, the Papori, the Ellen, the Baraka, and the High Elves. So, you've got your male and your female here for the Human, and a big rising building in the background. This is the Kastanek race. These guys remind me a lot of the Blood Elves from World of Warcraft. They're very model-ish. See the Amon, these big beastly guys. It's pretty cool. By the way, there are no factions. There is PvP in this game. They do have PvP servers, but there are no factions. It's all a single group. That's the female Amon, pretty interesting looking. Papori, which are these like badger panda things, and pretty interesting and pretty different. The Ellen. These are female only, just like the Papori are male only. Are the Papori male only? Yeah, I guess they are. Maybe they're unisex, I don't know. So these things are, interesting. Kind of, yeah, we're not going to say much about those. This is the Baraka, these big guys. These guys are also only males. Huge dudes. Then we have the High Elves, which are, again, male and female. So let's see, what should I go with this time? I'm not sure what I want to make this time. I think I might go, you know what, I've never made one of the Kastanek. I'm going to make one of these, and I'm going to make a female for the first time. Why? Because it's my Let's Play and I can. So here are the different wow, that's scantily clad. So here are the different classes here. We have the Warrior, which it says is a 5-star required skill. So you have to really know what you're doing, I guess, for some of these classes. Evasive Tanker, sustained DPS, melee, and wears leather armor. So it tells you what they can do right here. It tells you how hard they are to play. This is a Lancer, Absorption Tank, has this massive lance and apparently can wield a shield. We've got the Slayer here, big sword. Berserker has a big axe. Most of these are DPS classes. They have different types. Sustained DPS meaning that you do pretty much the same DPS throughout an entire fight. Burst means you're a bunch of powerful attacks and then small attacks and then powerful attacks and small attacks. Along those lines, maybe not that specific. Now the Archer and Sorcerer, it says, are 2-star skill classes. I'm guessing they're pretty easy to play and understand. Then you have your two healing ones. The Priest is the primary healer class, and your Mystic, which is the support healer. Mystic is really interesting. I'm going to go with Mystic the first time just to show you guys just how different this game is if you are used to MMOs. So here's character creation. They have some preset things, and then they have your own go in and customize. So you can pick the hair and whatnot here. Got quite a few hairstyles. It's the hair and the horns. I wish you could kind of pick those individually, but it doesn't look like you can. Change the hair color here. Gonna go... that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go with this. Faces... decent variety. Again, there's not a whole lot of customization in faces. It's better than some games, but not as good as others. Like, faces seem to be come with eye color, which is kind of annoying. Not that big of a deal though. There's still enough variety. You're gonna find something you like. Then you've got your skin color here, and skin color varies greatly from race to race. Some can only be like bright colors, some can be dark colors, and then some can be completely random colors like green and blue. Sure, why not? Adornments. This is mostly makeup, and some of the adornments will actually change the eye color, but there's not like a huge variety in that either. And they add other things like makeup too, so kind of interesting how they went about this. Sure, why not? This is where you can actually change like proportions of faces and whatnot. Again, there's not eye color options, but you can make the faces a lot more to your specifications if you wish. And this is interesting. This just previews what different types of armor can look like for that class. It's not what you're going to be when you play though. This is what it's going to be when you make your character, regardless of whatever of these you pick. So, just here. Then you can pick voices. Okay, so here we go. The Lazen, because this is a female. Alright, sure, why not? Finish. So that was the character creation. So next I will be going in and actually playing as the Mystic class and showing you a few things and just how this game's very different. It's extremely action oriented, and it's like you have to worry about dodging, and you can hit multiple enemies at once with a basic attack rather than having to have AoE attacks or whatnot. This specific class I'm picked out just because it has one of the coolest healing mechanics I've seen in the game. You drop HP orbs that other characters have to pick up to heal themselves. Anyways, there you go. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Remember to thumbs up if you liked what you saw, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see